Hey guys, it's Nick from the Crate here, and what if Empire is not just a code name for the new Assassin's Creed, but it's actually the name of the new trilogy that they're going to make. And I have a really interesting theory about how it all works and why Empire and all that. So just stick around and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, let's get into this. I guess all of you have heard about Empire by now. It's been rumored for a long time now, and a lot of people have been talking about it on the internet and on YouTube and basically everywhere. Everywhere you read about Assassin's Creed, they talk about the next Assassin's Creed game and Empire. So we don't know. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's made up or anything. Ubisoft won't confirm it. But a lot of evidence points towards it, and I might be talking about that later. But today I want to talk about the name of the game, Empire. At first, when I heard the connection between Empire and Egypt, I was really excited because it really makes sense. It sounds possible. It sounds like a title that Ubisoft would actually put on their game, because Egypt was a great empire. It was a great ancient empire, and it lasted a long time. They were well off in trade. They were amazing builders, of course, and they were very harsh on some of their citizens, if I can say so. They are known for keeping slaves, and these slaves built these massive pyramids, if you haven't heard, and although that is not nice, it's gonna be a bloody fucking good Assassin's Creed game. So, I think that's cool. But then I started really thinking about Empire, and they were talking about a trilogy, and I thought, will they stay in Egypt for 3 games? And I thought, no, they've never done it before. Every Assassin's Creed game since the first one has always had a new city in every single game. And well, that's interesting where they're gonna go. Are they gonna move to maybe different cities within Egypt? And I don't think that. I really don't. I think they're going to move to different countries. So what I think is that the first game is going to be a little bit basic. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be one of the best Assassin's Creed games. I have really high hopes for this. But I think you're going to start out with this guy that has no connection to the assassins, or the assassins hasn't, or basically the assassin doesn't exist. I don't know yet. But in some shape or form, he finds out about the assassins and he wants to do good, or he is suppressed and he wants to do good by starting something, so he starts the assassins. I don't know how the lore will fit in there, but I think that's basically how the first game is going to be, and he's going to learn the ways of an assassin. He's going to be stronger, quicker, get new weapons, abilities, and basically end up in this hunt for a piece of Eden in some shape or form. And I think it's going to be really interesting because Egypt has a lot of history that you can make into a first Civ history. But basically that's what the first game is going to be. It's going to become sort of a master assassin at the end of the game. It's going to be a really well-rounded, amazing assassin, basically. But that's where Egypt ends. And I don't know how the game is going to end, but I know that they're going to move on. I'm pretty sure they're going to move on. And what I thought was they're going to move to ancient Greece. And this has never been mentioned anywhere. But I think it fits because in Assassin's Creed Rogue, the Otto Berg, the leader of Abstergo at the time, he went looking for the Ankh, which is an artifact from Egypt. I think it belonged to Osiris, the god Osiris, if I'm not mistaken, and it's basically for you have the Christian cross, which stands for death in some way, and you have the Ankh, which is Egyptian and stands for life. So it maybe it has the power to revive someone, and with the Shroud of Eden we found in Syndicate, it can actually fully revive someone. I don't know, but I think that's what they're going to be hunting for. But Osterberg is hunting for this, but he doesn't know if it's fake or not yet. But he's hunting for it in Egypt, and he couldn't find it. So I don't think they're going to find it in the first game. I think they're going to go to the second game, and maybe the Ankh has been moved to Greece. And then our new assassin has to go there and build up a new brotherhood, just like in Brotherhood, and keep searching for the Ankh. And at the end of the game, he's going to do like Ezio and become a mentor for all of them. He's going to be a leader, a really high up leader. He's going to be looked up upon by all his assassins and all that. So I think he's going to basically become like this leader of the Brotherhood, sort of, at the end. And then in the third game, I think he's going to go to the greatest, biggest empire that has ever been, which is ancient Rome. And bear with me, you might think, no, they're not going back, they've been there, and all that, but I think they're going there. I really do, because they have to do something to please the Ezio fans and the beginning of success, because although the first game was great, it was Assassin's Creed 2 that really lifted the series and actually made it what it is today. So I think they're going to go back to ancient Rome, because it's also an empire. Greece is an empire, and Egypt is an empire. And I think this trilogy is going to be based on 3 big empires. And those 3 are the largest that has been in the past, if you don't consider like the Vikings were really big, but in some way, and you have Great Britain, which or England, which traveled and conquered a lot, but back in the ancient days, just after AD, it was basically those 3. I don't know. I'm not an historian. I don't know the exact dates, but I think those 3 are the most possible, like the biggest possibility of them going to. So I guess that's basically my thoughts on it. I think he's gonna go to Rome. He's gonna become the leader of the assassin and establish the Brotherhood in Europe and like the mainland of Europe and in Italy, and then it will start spreading across the world. So it makes sense in a way, because you start off in Egypt, you go to Greece, then you go to Italy. So it's all around the same area, so it does make sense. But I don't know. This is just my speculation and what I could find and tell and what other people think. So I tried to really narrow down what I think here, and this is really simple. I'm not going into depth of anything, but I really think that this is a possibility. And if it's true, it's amazing. It's going to be really cool. But we'll see. Assassin's Creed has disappointed me before, and it's very possible that it will do that again. But we're gonna hope that this is gonna be good. So let's just wait and see, shall we? And until the next time, bye.